Cooper. Ms. Wynn, would you wish to say a few words?
Yes, I would. Thank you. I'd first like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here today. And thank you to Mr. Cooper and Senator Wynnslawtestimony for making this such an important part of your job. I'm not here to talk about the specifics of the bail hearing or Sean Wren. And trust me, I have read every single document that there is out there on him. I am here to help you see how I have to live my life every second of every day without my husband. I'm here to show you that by changing that one simple word, that this could save another family from literally going through the hell that I have gone through in the past year and a half. In the next couple seconds, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for 4 seconds for me. In those 4 seconds, I want you to think of the one person in your life that you spend with every day, the person that you see before you go to sleep, the last person at night, the first person you see every morning when you wake up. The person that you do everything with during the day. The person that does everything for you during the day. And the person that you plan to spend the rest of your life with, making new memories and following your dreams. So I'll ask you to close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes. That's exactly how long it took for Sean Wren to take away my husband. 4 seconds. That's exactly how long it took for him to take away the last person that I saw at night, the first person that I see in the morning. It's how long it took for him to take away the father of 3 sons. And I want you to take a moment and think about what it would be like to lose that person in 4 seconds. Just gone, everything gone. This is Constable David Wynn. This was taken on his graduation day in July 2009 at Depot for the RCMP. This is how you know David. Dave was so proud of being a Mountie, and he was honestly the true meaning of a Mountie. He loved his job, and that was probably one of the proudest moments of his life on that day, and probably the proudest moment for his family as well. I think that he showed that he loved his job in everything that he did every day to protect the community of St. Albert. And I think you can ask anyone in St. Albert and they would agree with that. This is David Wynn. This is my husband. This is the David that I knew. This is the David that his family and friends knew. This was taken on one of the last fishing trips that he had with his sons in Alberta the fall before he was killed. Fishing is something that Dave absolutely adored, and from a young boy growing up on the Miramichi, you would find him with his dad in the water fishing, and it's something that he couldn't wait to share with his 3 sons. These are our 3 sons, Matthew, Nathan, and Alexander. This was taken that same fishing trip with Dave. This was probably one of the happiest moments of Dave's life because this was the moment that he waited for, to be able to take his sons fishing just like his dad did with him. This is Dave with his mom, Catherine Wynn, with his sisters, Dawn Sefton and Mona Wynn. I always told Dave that he was the luckiest man on earth to have these three women in his life, because they supported him in anything that he did, any dreams that he had. They were truly the three women that molded him. And he was an extraordinary man, and I got to share my life with that extraordinary man. In those 4 seconds, a constable was taken away from his community, a husband was taken away from his wife, a father was taken away from his 3 sons, and a son and a brother was taken away from his mother and sisters in 4 seconds. Every day I wake up wishing that I could take those 4 seconds back, but I can't. There's nothing I can do to change that. And every day I have to live my life alone, not have Dave by my side, enjoying the moments that we were supposed to have together as a family and as husband and wife. Every day his children have to experience new things and new milestones without their dad. This Sunday is Father's Day. They don't have a father to spend that with. They don't have any more chances to make new memories. In preparing for this today, I had to bring back a lot of emotions and things that I thought I had dealt with. Endless hours of counseling. And as you can see, it's always going to be there. It's never going away. Especially the moment that I had to tell my 3 children that their father wasn't going to make it. That is something that I have to live with every single day of my life. And that is something that I wish on no one. Absolutely no one. Changing this one simple word could save the lifetime of happiness for somebody else. And that somebody else could have easily been you. Dave was the unfortunate one that happened to be there that night, but it could have easily been anybody else. Sean Red should not have been on the streets. He should not have been let back out after that bail hearing. He had been given chance after chance over the years, and it was very evident that he was not going to turn his life around. I believe that if his history was brought forth, that he would not have been back out onto the streets. And that 4-second altercation would not have happened, and my husband may still be here today. I'd like to leave you with just one last thought. And it's just something that I think Dave lived his life by every single day. And 3 simple words. And the first one is to live each day. Dave lived every day like it was his last. He enjoyed every moment of every day. Always following his dreams. At the age of 30-some years old, changing careers. I thought he was crazy, but that was his dream. The second is to laugh every chance you get. And those who know Dave will tell you that's probably one of the things they're going to miss the most about Dave is his laugh. And the last is to love each other like it's the last time you'll see that person, which is exactly what he did when he walked out that door that night before he went to work. Dave loved his family, and he made sure that they knew about it every single day. With just a simple hug and an I love you before he left. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Wynn. That was perhaps the strongest testimony we have ever heard to change the law. Senator Runciman, you've been successful in the past 2 years in changing 2 laws in the criminal code with previous bills you've introduced that have been passed in the Commons, and this will be your 3rd success story, I'm sure.